good evening. May I sit? Alright, well, I'm going to sit anyways. It feels terribly rude to be the only one standing. Makes me feel like there's a power disparity here, and that's not the atmosphere I want to convey. I understand you are upset with your current position. Understandably. Please believe that it isn't desirable to have you tied up in that chair in this dusty old room. But it's only temporary, and it's actually very important for your safety. Yes, that's right, your safety. And the safety of others, surely. It's just best for everyone that we conduct the interview this way. But don't worry, it shouldn't take long. Yes, interview. It is a mutual sort of thing. I'll be interviewing you, and at the same time, you will be evaluating what I tell you. And if you'd like to be on board with it, so to speak, do know that at the end of this interview, this discussion, really, interview is such a rigid word, so clinical to unwelcoming, I think. But that's what they call it, an interview. They being my superiors, of course. I'm not the one in charge here, if you were thinking that, so get that out of your head. If that isn't obvious. I don't normally even do this sort of thing, but there was just no one else to fill in at the moment. Everyone is quite busy right now. So it fell to me. And I am admittedly a little nervous. I don't want to come off as, frightening or anything. I'm not like that at all. But I'm sure that the situation as a whole is rather frightening for you, so I doubt it really matters at this point. So, anyway, let's just get on with it, shall we? We found you at an abandoned warehouse near Pine Road. Yes, do you remember that? You were injured. Looked like you may have had pneumonia. Previous days, that was a simple thing to deal with. But these days, not so much. Especially when you are on your own. You were delirious and mostly unconscious. So we brought you back to our base and got you some medicine and let you rest in this room. It would have been much better to let you rest in the clinic, of course, but we cannot take any chances with the new arrivals. Have to be careful. I'm sure you understand. Once you came to, the guard strapped you in that chair and I was given the order to come speak with you. What's that? Oh, well, you haven't been in here for very long. Maybe 3 hours since your arrival. Are you feeling better? Very good, very good. Well, the medicine works very fast. Yes, it's a very quick thing. Very good medicine. I'm quite pleased to hear you are feeling better. Oh, no. No charge for the medicine, so you don't need to worry about that. We don't want anything in return for that. That was just courtesy, So moving on, we would like to discuss with you the possibility of you remaining here at our compound with us. I will go ahead and list some of the reasons a person like yourself would want to do so. We have a fantastic medical facility. We will be able to provide you with great medical care, which you have already seen the benefits of. We are well stocked with that. We can pretty much assist you with any medical concern you may have. And we can cure just about anything. Except for the one thing that we would all very much like to be rid of. Well, it's something like that, yes. Something like a hospital, just not quite. Just know that if you stay with us, medical care is included. Moving on, we have plenty of food. You can eat 3 times a day. More, if you'd like. I just understand that the standard for humans like yourself is 3 times a day. People like yourself, that is, forgive me. I'm simply nervous. I've heard the food is quite good. We've had excellent feedback. Other people have been pretty successful in getting the greenhouses up and running, and they're hoping to expand into some small livestock this year. Very exciting. Additionally, we have taken in many other survivors. You will get to live among them, join them in taking on a job if you wish, or you can simply relax, read a book. We have a fantastic library. Up to you. Most importantly, perhaps, we can offer you protection. We are a heavily guarded facility with a very strongly armed guard. Our perimeters have never been breached. We are quite secure and quite safe here. That isn't to say we are a military compound or that we'll be keeping you under armed guard. We just invest in our security, and it has paid off for us very well. We can keep you safe. We also have patrols who go out to scavenge for anything useful, as well as individuals like yourself who we could bring back here to join us. There are about 56 citizens living here, soon to be 57. We're expecting. And this number isn't counting the staff, of course. Myself, the guard, the doctors, so forth. But there's a lot of us. It's just difficult to find anyone left nowadays, but when we do, we try to invite them to join us. Yes, very astute. There is a trade-off, of course. Payment for all these wonderful amenities. As a standard, once every 3 days, you will be required to undergo a blood test that will draw anywhere between 5 to 10 milliliters of blood. and once every 56 days, you will be required to donate 1 pint of blood. This is standard practice for all citizens in our community, and it is non-negotiable if you wish to become and remain a part of it. You may be asked to undergo other tests now and then, but never anything that would put you at risk. And of course, the tests are subject to change based on your current health status at the time. Your health and safety is our priority, so we would never do anything to jeopardize that. An example of other tests may be X-rays, heart monitoring your brain activities by putting those little sticky things on your head, that sort of thing. Nothing extreme. We won't be performing any experimental surgery or stealing any organs if that's what you're thinking. Unlike our undead counterparts, we don't have a taste for your flesh. Like I said, your health and safety is our priority. Well, it's simple. We are hoping that our research will help develop a cure. Yes, that's right. This plague has been detrimental to us all, to you as well, undoubtedly. I'm sure you have been through a lot since the start of it all. If you are tired of running and hiding and fighting and being alone, then you are welcome to stay, provided you agree to the terms that I've set here. Yes, those are the only terms. Besides the obvious. Don't try to hurt anyone else. No fighting, no weapons, don't play with fire. All that common sense stuff. I'm sorry, but no. Only approved guards are able to carry weapons. That is non-negotiable as well, I'm afraid. If you decide that this place is not for you, then let me explain what will happen so you won't be surprised. If you decide to reject our offer, 2 guards will come in here and they are going to inject you with a sedative. Don't worry, it won't harm you. It will just put you to sleep. They will take you somewhere far away, somewhere secluded, somewhere you won't be bothered for a few days. An old house, a library, something. They'll make sure it's clear before they leave you. All of your belongings will be returned to you, as well as some additional supplies to help you on your way. Food, a med kit, some water, things of that nature. There will also be a charm, like a keychain with a pin in it. Hit satellite, and it will only work once. If you pull that pin, it will give us your location. Should you change your mind about joining us, pull it anytime, and we will come find you. And granted you're easy enough to retrieve, we will come get you. Obviously, if you're in too much trouble, then there may not be much we can do. If the situation is too dire, we won't risk our own if the odds aren't in our favor. But we will do everything in our power to retrieve you. If you do not pull the pin, we will not come. We will not find you again. We will not bring you here and make the offer a second time. Do you understand? Very good. I can give you some time if you'd like to take it to decide. However, I cannot release you from your restraints. I apologize, but that is an order I am unable to disobey. If you would like privacy for your decision, then I shall take my leave. Once you are ready, if you wish to speak again, then shout and I will return. I'm sorry, but I cannot offer you anything at this time. You must make a decision, and then the course will play out. I understand. But you must choose. Choose the devils you know, or take a chance on the ones you don't. It's up to you.